How do you feel right now?
I'm actually nervous.
I know, right? Like I'm kind of a little, I don't know.
Like the closer
jittery.
we're getting to the house, I'm getting just this weird feeling.
Yeah. We're gonna show you guys something.
Yeah, we spotted this on the way to the house, so we just had to pull over and show you guys. We are officially in Amityville, Jazmyne.
This is crazy.
And I'm still nervous.
I know, right? We're
It's
like 5 minutes from the house, but I just wanted to show you guys this.
This is insane.
On the night of November 13th, 1974, Ronald DeFeo brutally murdered 6 members of his family in their lovely house in Amityville, Long Island. In late 1975, George and Kathy Lutz and their 3 children moved in. A month later, they moved out.
They claimed they'd experienced a horrifying period of demonic possession. The house stood empty for a long time. After all, why would anybody want to call such a ghost-plagued house home?
First, this bulletin from the WOR newsroom. 6 members of one family have been found shot to death in their night clothes in their expensive home in Amityville, Long Island. The only available information at this moment, according to the Amityville Village Police, is that the victims have been identified as members of the DeFeo family. They were found by a 23-year-old son, Ronald DeFeo, who is believed to be the only surviving member of the family. 6 members of the family found shot to death in their home in Amityville, Long Island.
So we just got off the car. We just passed the Amityville house. We had a little bit of a trouble finding it, but we finally found it. I'm still nervous.
It's very eerie just to actually be here where it all happened. I don't know if you guys know the story of it or watch the movies, but this is really real. Like, this house is crazy, and especially to see it in person, it just makes me a little nervous, to be honest.
This is where Ronald DeFeo, he murdered his family in the 70s. He said that he was hearing voices that told him to kill his family. So the house is rumored to be haunted. The Warrens came actually and did an investigation here also.
What was your sense in the house? How did you feel in that house during the investigation?
My immediate reaction, Tony, when I walked in was terrible depression. Mm-hmm. You're in a home where so many people had died violently.
But people say it's haunted, it's not haunted, a bunch of different rumors, but I mean, the murder still happened here.
Yeah.
Photograph every few moments. And there were rolls and rolls of film of this particular doorway. It was into our daughter Missy's room. The photographs were being cataloged by a secretary I had years later in California. And she was pregnant. And every time she picked up this one particular picture, the baby inside her jumped.
And lo and behold, on the second floor in the doorway of one room, there is the distinct figure of a little boy peering out from the doorway. There were no children in the house that night. So it's like, okay, where did this come from?
When we called Missy and asked her, who was this? And she said, oh, that's the boy I used to play with there.
This is nuts.
It's a little bit changed up, obviously.
Yeah, it's remodeled.
But the chimney is actually original. You see it?
Oh yeah, there's actually a dragon too in front of the house. I'll show you guys. is crazy. Like, I can't believe I'm here. They do a part of it, they show part of it in the beginning of The Conjuring 2, where Lorraine Warren has the visions of the kids, the family of Ronald, the brothers and the sister that he murdered in here. It's creepy, like, being here.
He came, he opened the door, and he was screaming, "Come on, help me, somebody shot my mother and father." And everyone ran out of the bar, and that was it.
What about Ronald DeFeo, the son, the surviving son?
Ronald is being safeguarded by the Suffolk County Police at this time.
Why safeguarded?
Why? Because the 6 members of the family dead.
I'm still in shock that we were at the Amityville house. Now we are going to the graves of the family. Alright guys, we just arrived at the St. Charles Cemetery. We're gonna go look for the DeFeo's gravesite.
I think they were just very sweet, very religious people, very family-minded people. And that's about all I could say. Very good, very generous, just tight. Very close with their children.
And we found the DeFeo gravesite of the family. We wanted to come and just pay our respects with the tragedy that happened. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Like, just
sad.
Just what the family went through.
How do I ever explain to myself or come to make myself live with the fact that I killed 3 defenseless children?
First of all, you're wrong when you're saying about defenseless, because everybody in that house was defenseless. Only one person had access to a handgun, between my mother and father. He never got a chance to get it. She did. So everybody else was defenseless. As far as I'm concerned, really everybody was defenseless. Because I got to them before they got to me.
An Island man convicted of murdering his family in Amityville, New York, died in prison. Ronald DeFeo Jr. was serving 25 years to life at the Sullivan Correctional Facility. He was convicted in the shooting deaths of his parents, 2 sisters, and 2 brothers inside their home in 1974. The gruesome murders were depicted in a book and 1979 film, The Amityville Horror. Right now, the medical examiner is working to determine DeFeo's cause of death.